about 5 minutes maybe, if not like 5-10 minutes. So hope that's if I'm like perfect on everything. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, like look, some of the best segments. Oh god. In hell, Rika, why? Jesus Christ, I need to turn that down. Ow. I get jump scared by that every single time, and you're just in time to see me fuck up another speedrun. My summer best segments is 1 hour. I could beat this entire game in an hour if I'm perfect. Oh wait, that's probably like, that's actually probably not right. Let me edit splits and see if that's, yeah, that's not right. Okay, yeah, it's about 1 hour 8 minutes. Okay. Thank you, Rika, for the ear rape, jump scare, and raid. I'm gonna finish my drink in honor. You better not hydrate in honor. You are known for that.
You need to light in my room.
How was
I'm gonna
street?
get a headache.
Pardon?
I'm going to go turn the light in my room, otherwise I'm gonna get a headache.
Oh, oh god. 3, 2, 1. But yeah, I'm gonna be absolutely perfect with this.
Crash, crash, crash.
I'm gonna get probably the best time I possibly can.
Crash, crash, crash.
Why do you want to crash so much?
Funny.
Like, I know you're here, I know you want the content, but Jesus Christ, why do you like...
Funny.
What have I done to you to deserve this?
Funny.
Wait, I've done funny to deserve funny? Happy streaming because I gotta go for early. Okay. Oh, you're alright. You're alright, Rika.
I'm opening the fucking Xbox app.
Bye. Wait, you opened the Xbox app?
Yeah, I keep accidentally doing that.
What did you open the Xbox app?
Because my browser is right next to the Xbox app, and when I'm using the pen, it's not calibrated correctly to the screen.
Jesus Christ.
Probably actually calibrate it. It's like a whole that's a mile across.
I need to get a drawing tablet, honestly.
This one cost me 188 quid.
Yeah, well, I showed
And I paid for myself.
I showed Lena some of my the line work stuff that I've done, like recently.
Calibration.
Because I've done quite a bit of hand drawing, because I don't have a drawing tablet. But I can't color or shade, but I've got decent hand at line work.
Shading's the worst, honestly.
Pardon?
Shading is the worst.
Yeah. Shading was always like my weak spot in art. Like, I had decent line work and then I'd ruin it with my shading.
I never got given art GCSE, surprisingly.
Wait, you never got art?
Yeah, I chose that as one of my options, but I didn't get given it.
Wait, what was Oh yeah, your school probably did it different than my one. Oh Jesus Christ, I got wheelied
Yeah, we
up.
had to choose like a set of 12, about 9 options, and 3 of them would be given, and we had to choose between history and geography as well.
Okay,
So we had 4 choices.
wait, but how did your school like divide like students? Because obviously,
What do you mean divide students?
my school did it in like 4 groups. You had like the top 100, you had the average, you had the low, and then you had like the ADHD. Like
Oh, we had in year 7 and 8 we had hold on.
Okay, so no, here's how my school
We
did
had
it.
8 groups of just 20, and it was just mixed. Because with the way they did the acceptances is that they chose some of we did a test, and it was there was a mix of them. You got the average, you got smart, and then you got the what's the
Oh, yeah.
nicer way to say dumb? So yeah, they'd have a range of choose a range of kids to accept into the school, and then we were put into A groups, mixed intelligence, I'd say. So you'd have some smart kids, and then as soon as it was after the first 4 weeks, we had a couple of tests.
Oh, yeah.
No, about after 2 months, sorry, we had a couple of tests to get an average idea of where each student were. And then for each core subject, so English, maths, science, Spanish, those subjects, they put us into sets. So you had sets 1 to 9. Set 1 being smartest, set 9 being the dumbest. And oh my god, the set 9 kids in my year group are so dumb.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, I have a friend who's in like set 9 through 7. No, it's in set 9 through 5. And he's not dumb. It's just he struggles, which is fine.
My school did it a lot different. So we had our like main tutor groups, which are like just a group of 30 students for like homeroom basically. And which was obviously like a lot of mix. That one didn't really matter. It was like more of how you would choose the student council and stuff like that. But my school had the education system was they had 5 sets. For year 7 they only had 5 sets with 3 subgroups. So it was A to E. And then you would have E1, E2, E3, and the same with the rest.
Yeah.
E was always like the ADHD kids, the ones that needed special treatment and like had their own section of the school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
D was basically D was dumb. C was like lower average, like kind of average, low average. B was average, and A was like top 100, like fucking smart asses.
Not to black clothes are basically top set for everything.
Yeah, I am yes, and then they changed it and they added the more subgroups where they added A, B, like B, C, D, E, etc. And they kept that up until we started our GCSEs. We would have started our GCSEs, where they split us up into four groups, with one C being they named it after like the 4 streets that's surrounded by the school for some reason. So I don't remember the names. But one of them was the guaranteed top 100 students. That was like 100 students in that. Then you had the ones. The second group was definitely like the average. The third group was lows, and then the other group was like the special needs, I'd say. But then my school then added. I was like for GCSEs. I was top 100. But for the year 1, for year 7, I was B. For year 8, I was C, D, like around that, like B, C. And then year 9, I like boosted to like A, B. And then they gave me top 100 for GCSEs.
Jesus.
Which was insane.
So for me, I went from English set 3, maths set 2, science set 1, Spanish set 1 to
Yeah.
straight to year 8. I was set 1 for everything but maths, and that stayed through to year 11.
But yeah, when we went into the school, like,
I was one of the top 30 kids in the year group.
the way they enrolled us, like, when we put down, when we obviously gave the school our choices and was like, we did our secondary choices, we'd obviously go into the school, and the way that my one did it was they set you down for basically an IQ test. And then they'd obviously send you a letter saying, okay, have you been accepted or not. They'd accept almost everyone unless they had like no spaces. Like they select a mix. They wouldn't select obviously the smartest of the smarts, because obviously that made them look fucking terrible. But yeah, it was like a mixed bag essentially. But yeah, that was the main gist of the school system, which I. Oh, see you, Lana. Also, I want to know, Evelyn.
Sorry, my nan came into my room screaming about how we won the football.
Oh Jesus. But yeah, how is how did your like students like decide like the popularity, like how the popularity groups were?
Who was the popular kid and who won?
No, what I'm talking about, like, which, like, social groups were the popular ones? Like,
The pretty ones, but the dumb ones.
mine was a mixed bag. We had the, like, the casual, like, we had like, the group of, like, the dumbasses, but the ones that would, like, act cool, like, ones that would, like, bring shit they shouldn't into school and stuff like that. And then for some reason, the fucking, like, nerds were, like, the popular social groups.
No, we had a group of, it was basically there was only really 2 to 3 popular groups, an A group, but then everyone else was pretty average.
Oh wait, can I tell you a funny story about my school?
Yeah.
My school is the reason you need an ID, to show that you're, like, I think it's 16 and older to buy an energy drink in the UK now.
Oh my god.
So, when I left, I left, like, just, like, year 9. I left year 9 because my parents obviously moved me here. And, and I, like, got, like, all the messages from my older sister who still lived in the UK, and was doing, like, had 1 year of college left. And, like, a few of my friends. And they were. Wait, oh yeah, did you hear about the news article that we did on that our school did on the BBC, that you now need a fucking ID to get an energy drink in the UK? I'm like sitting there like, what the fuck?
Oh my dear god.
Like the main thing is that the teachers had a few of the student council say some words, obviously on the BBC. And obviously most of those words were like saying, oh, how energy drinks like cloud the mind for exams and stuff.
What the fuck?
When literally energy drinks are the only reason kids focus in fucking exams.
Honestly.
But yeah, this was after I left, so luckily I can't take any fucking blame. Like, I did 1 year of school student council, and even then I barely even showed up to the fucking meetings. I showed up to once, and then like every other time I went to like a table tennis club. Because I was a proper like tennis or table tennis kid. I still kind of am when it comes to table tennis because I'm really good at it.
Meanwhile, my math teacher tried to get me to come to session 3s, which is basically after school clubs. Extracurricular activities.
Yeah,
Really boring, because bear in mind, my Tuesdays last year were maths. We had 4 lessons a day, each of being 1.5 hours.
wait, you had... Oh my god, that sounds like torture, and I thought mine was fucking bad.
And then the first it would be what is here PT in the morning. It would be 1A 1B, PT again. Then it'd be 2A 2B, and it would be time to go home. Our school time started at 8:15 and finished at 3:20. PT would be in the morning would be 15 minutes. PT in the afternoon, which is about midday, 11:30 would be 20 minutes. 1A would be longer because of a 15-minute breakfast, and 2A would be longer because of 40-minute lunch.
Oh Jesus Christ!
And that was so my Monday was an hour and 30 of maths. Then an hour 30 of biology because I chose triple science because I was a smart kid and decided to put myself through absolute hell. So I had 5 science lessons a week, and I had 3 of them on one day.
Oh Jesus!
It'd be biology in the morning, biology, then maths, then we had PT, and then I had double physics in the afternoon. So all afternoon would be physics.
Oh,
if I did that maths session 3, that would be my day. Biology, maths, basically maths all afternoon because it's physics, and then maths after. I did it once and I was exhausted. I physically could not function.
Okay, I don't know how your school can have you do like 4 1.5 hour lessons. Mine was 6 1-hour lessons.
We have an 8-hour long school though. About.
I mean, no, my
exactly
school was
like
my school was the same. Obviously, 6 hours of lessons. I think each break, but we had 2 breaks, both of which were about half an hour. So about and then we had like about half an hour, give or take, of homeroom basically in the morning. So about 7.5 hours days of school. Like the school system here is a lot fucking better when it comes to that. This school, my school, we have 7 40-minute lessons. I think I just missed the. Oh shit. Sorry. We have 7 40-minute lessons. Then we have like a half an hour break. Then we have like a 20-minute break, and then we have a 10-minute break. And it's around just about 6 hours worth of school.
Jesus. No, the worst thing about our breaks were though is because of COVID, they stopped allowing kids to go to the toilet during lessons. You were only permitted to go to the toilet once in the morning during a lesson and once in the afternoon during a lesson. Every time you want to go to the toilet, you'd have to do it at break time, which meant 200 desperate kids would have to go to the toilet all at once within 15 minutes while also trying to have their breakfast in the morning.
Oh no.
And then it was even worse because if you couldn't go during that time, you'd have to go during lunch. And we have 40 minutes lunch, but 20 of those minutes were inside, 20 of those minutes were out. We have 20 minutes to eat. We're not allowed to eat outside. We're not allowed to go to the toilet once we're outside. So you have to eat, talk to your friends, and go to the toilet all within those 20 minutes. Bear in mind there's 200 kids, and about half of them would all buy dinner, and there'd be a massive queue trying to buy dinner, so that's about 10 minutes of your time gone.
Okay, so my current school didn't do any of that. The schools here, obviously, we were in lockdown for a lot longer. We had a lot more online lessons, like literally like that. I'd say around 3/4 of the school year, give or take, was online. So and then when we were in school, they didn't do anything about the toilets. You just needed to wear masks in class. That was the only restriction they added.
No, the restriction we had was we'd have to line up. As soon as COVID hit, we were allowed back at school after online. We had zones, so each section of the school was divided into zones where your year group would be for the entire day, and you'd be in a different zone every day. And it's as though you were constantly in year group bubbles. You weren't allowed to mix with other year groups or anything.
Oh no.
And we always had to wear masks and everything.
You'd
have to go to the toilets in those zones. So meaning, if you wanted to go to the toilet, you'd most likely, for example, we were in art rooms one day, so we were in zone D, I think it was called, and we had the art rooms there, along with a couple of computer rooms, I think. I was downstairs in one of the art rooms, and this is like a massive learning base. There's about 4 classes in one massive open area, with stairs
yeah.
linking it all, so you could go to any of the classrooms at any point without having to leave through the main door. And I had to leave my work. I wanted to go to the toilet. I had to go up the stairs through another class to go out to the toilet.
Oh no.
You'd have to walk through a class to go to the
I
toilet.
swear, if my school did that, if I was still in the UK and my school did that, I would have been pissed because the majority of my my friend group was literally we had at least one of every single year in my friend group, and our school, we had our own like little radio system for breaks and stuff, and sometimes I think there was also broadcasted partly live on like the legit radio, but which was what we did most breaks. Like me and I was a part of it because obviously I was a part of, which was because the entire group was a part of the student council, and because I did that for 1 year, I was allowed in regardless. But I had a bunch of friends that would let me in regardless anyway, so like we were just smuggling, and there was like a few kids, like some of them had a few of them had Switches, a few of them had like DS's, 3DS's, because obviously the Switch was like new at the time, so not everyone had the Switch.
Yeah.
And there was like a few others as well out there that had a few other. But like we were all like, there was all that like mixed bag of like people. So yeah, if they split like year groups, our friend group would have been fucking. Because I think there was only like about like only about five of our friend group that were in the same year, that were in my year, I think. There might have been a few more, but I can only think of like 5 off the top of my head. There might have been a few like neutrals as well that would hang out with us from time to time. But outside of that, there was not really anyone. Like, because we had a group of like 20 to 30 people that would all like sit at the same table and everything. Because like our canteen was like it was styled like a massive like weird ass fucking like McDonald's restaurant.
But the image I have of it in my head, it's probably 10 times better than how my school does it.
Oh yeah. Wait, how did your school system do the like food stuff? Because my school didn't do like full on like free school like proper meals or anything.
Yeah, no. We had a massive room at the center of the school.
Oh yeah.
And despite it taking up both first floor and second floor, there's only one floor of sleepings, and most of the time, if you were one of the last ones into the hall, with your friend group being, again, one of the last ones into the hall, you'd have to sit on some randomest table. There was one, and the way they did it, they had the food at the very back.
Yeah.
And you got 3 tills to check out, and 2 places serving 200 kids, friendly reminder. 2 people serving 200 kids and 3 checkouts. Not a good, efficient way of getting it through, hence the long queue most of the time.
Yeah, like, how would you how would you pay for stuff? Would it be like,
We had in year 7, during summer school or the induction days. No, it was during the induction days. So after you've been accepted in, you have to go to 2 induction days, and on one of those days, when you're getting your food, they'd get you to do your thumbprint on both hands. Multiple times, and then register you into the system, so you have a thumbprint and you have them in your parents will put money in your account.
You had the same system as I did.
Yeah.
But mine was originally they had like little ATMs hanging around the school, and you could put your own cash in instead of your parents having to do it online. Like we had straight up ATMs in the school for it.
Meanwhile, my school doesn't even trust us to carry 20 quid around in our zipped pockets on the inside of our blazers.
Bruh.
Honestly, my school was shit, I'm gonna be honest.
My school was like pretty decent. There was still just a huge chunk of bullying. Bro,
I got the bullying experience.
Oh, I did as well. Like, even though I was like amongst the popular kids, like because of my height, people still like picked on me regardless.
At least it was for your height. At least it wasn't for your entire existence.
Oh no,
I
mine was for
had
my height.
everyone had every reason to bully me. The fact that I liked Harry Potter, I was bullied for. The fact I played Minecraft, I was bullied for. The fact I played Fortnite, I was bullied for. The
Wait,
fact that
you,
how I looked, I was bullied for.
wait, you were
Um,
bullied for playing Minecraft, bro?
yes. And this is when Fortnite was a big. It became more. This is when Fortnite was more popular than Minecraft.
But you were bullied for playing Fortnite as well.
After Fortnite started dying down.
Oh god damn it.
Thing is, I played it during the hype as well, but I still kind of played it after it died down a bit. But then I stopped playing it entirely as soon as like season 7 came around. To me, like after one of the seasons, it was like the pirate season, you know, the entire pirate theme season.
I think that was
To me, that was a giant rip-off of Sea of Thieves. The chests, the dead pirates, everything was like, it just screamed massive rip-off of Sea of Thieves, and that's when I stopped playing because they just started ripping off other things because they started becoming unoriginal.
Oh, did you see the they didn't like fully announce it, but they added the Kingsman umbrella as a weapon at one point. Like have you watched the Kingsman?
No.
It's like a English like spy-ish movie, like same. Search it up if you can.
Oh well.
But yeah, it's like it's based in the UK. It's about some kid that are getting taken off of the like streets of London to become like a secret agent for like a company. Because his dad was an agent for them when he was young, and stuff like that. Okay, I think I split early on that last bit. Fucking hell.
But yeah, I was bullied for everything. I mean, even at one point, I asked one of the people who bullied me why they bullied me.
Yeah.
That reason? Because you're ugly.
Fucking hell.
I am sorry the fact that I got the short stick of the jeans and my sister got the good stick of the jeans.
Bro, I was
I'm sorry.
like I was bullied because like I was bullied because of how I looked. I was bullied for most of my likes because I'm a huge Nintendo kid, right?
Yeah.
And obviously everyone was like all in the hype of like the PlayStations and everything.
Mm.
So like, and even now I still get like here in this country I get picked on for my height, my looks, my nationality.
Oh, so you mean racism?
Oh yeah, they bully me because I'm English because I can't understand the Greek language here as well as well, that well. I can understand the majority of it, but I can't understand it that well.
That's fucked up.
But yeah, they bully me for the fact that I'm English. They bully me for my height. They bullied me for they actually bullied me for streaming Mario Kart at one point.
Jesus.
Like,
No,
cause
I got bullied for having a YouTube channel as well.
oh no, I wasn't bullied. I was bullied for the parts of my YouTube channel because back in those UK days, I was a geometry dash.
Honestly.
Yeah, like
I love Geometry Dash myself.
I love Geometry Dash as well, and I still have like I have a few verified levels actually that I made. Like I have like official verified levels that I made. Some of which I don't know why they were verified, but then others like I understand, like because I actually put some
names.
But like no, like one of which was like a fucking auto level I made just because I was bored.
Drop the names.
Bro, I have to send you my account. Bro, my account name is still my old fucking like really old fucking username from fucking like from when I was like 12.
That's the one sad thing about Geometry Dash.
But yeah.
The sad thing about a lot of things, you can't change your username most of the time.
Yeah, you can't change your username on it. Otherwise I would, because it's my old username, my old fucking username.
I mean, that's like Roblox. You have to pay 1,000 Robux, which is like what? But
Bro,
how much money?
Microsoft requires you to pay like $5 to pay to change your name on a Xbox.
Yeah, I wish I could change mine, but I also wish I couldn't. I'm glad I can't because it. The name of my Xbox gamer tag is a hint to why my real name is what my real name is.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a similar to, it's a similar thing with my Jory Dash name. It's like a mix of my name and my birthday. Because
Yeah, for example.
I was like one of those kids that would like because obviously I was 12, but like obviously
Yeah.
you've got the kids that would put like underscore XX or whatever in their name.
At least it's only £5 on Microsoft because in Roblox you have to pay about over 20 quid well, under 20 quid, sorry, just to have enough Robux to change your username.
Yeah, I think you do. It's similar with like a few of the like I think Pokemon Unite as well is one of those ones that you have to pay for, but they give you rename cards pretty often in events for free, so you don't have to worry about it. But like,
I got my 1,000 Robux to change my username for free because no longer a friend of mine because I fell out with them. Not the same people I've been venting about. They're an older friend. Yeah, she kind of gave me 1,000 Robux for free to change my username.
oh my god.
That's to say she brought me Robux twice.
Jesus Christ. Mind you, I can't talk about friends not giving me money. Fucking Luke's gifted me 10 subs because I gifted them 12. I think 13 now, the latest one I gave you. Like, I've done the maths, I've spent at least like $50 on Luke.
God.
For no apparent reason. And wait, made that about 50 something if you include my my free Prime subs. Yeah,
Not
so
the article the other eye. I'm just copy and pasting the eye I've already drawn.
you're that bored.
Yeah. I just want to get to the line art already so I can send it to Nardo so Scarlet now has to design.
I need to send you the pictures I sent Lena of my line work.
God, God, this is disgusting.
Like I drew like a hand-drawn line work drawing of a different streamer that I moderate for, of one of their two of their emotes.
Yeah.
And because they're like really cute, like chibi style. So I was like, you know what, let's do those, and they came out really well. I'm like very proud. It's two of the drawings I'm actually proud of.
God, that reminds me of the time with one of my recent drawings. I was so proud of it, and I can't wait. I couldn't wait to like, get feedback on it and what people thought of it. I sent it in every server I could think of. 0 responses to it.
Oh no.
No, everyone ignored it, and people started like in one of the servers. People posted their own art over it, and the only servers it got noticed in was because I was so sad that I didn't get noticed. I put it in Tubbo's and Rambu's and Wilbur's Discord servers, and it got noticed there by about 30 people. In each one.
Oh Jesus
Just
Christ.
about 70 to 90 people noticed it. And it was all people I didn't know, which I didn't care about. I wanted my friends' opinions on it. But no.
Bro, I also need to send you an older piano piece I made like a year ago.
I should probably piano, honestly. The only thing I learned on piano was Harry Potter's theme.
I did a lot of piano in my school, but like and I've always been like a piano kid over every other instrument. Like
I think just stop it. I was learning Harry Potter's theme. Stop. Nothing else you need to know about me.
I mean, I'm fucking. You think you're an addict to Harry Potter? I literally, like, I pirated the entire series of books. I didn't have to fucking. Like, I pirated them onto my phone just so I don't have to worry about fucking. because I don't have the entire set of first editions in the. Like I have like four of the set of the 7. So I
My entire room's been painted. For one of my birthdays, my mom redid my entire room. I had to stay at my nan's for a week. My entire room was repainted and redid to Harry Potter, and by that I mean my walls are red and yellow
oh
because I'm a Gryffindor.
so
The curtain covering my closet is the brick wall from Diagon Alley.
oh gee, you know what?
I had a Harry Potter lantern that was hanging at one point, but I put in keepsake.
Alright, try
Only the Harry Potter is in my room.
you know what? Try this. My entire family are Harry Potter like nerds. We watch like the entire set of movies like at least once or twice a year.
God.
And we have 2 different Harry Potter board games. One's just a Cluedo like remake for Harry Potter, like, but the other is a Trivial Pursuit. And I'm not allowed to play because I whooped everyone else.
That was me when I got
Like,
Harry
my-
Potter.
my- My parents straight up said, you know what, you're not allowed to play anymore. And now I have to read out the questions and everything. I'm like the questionnaire. And they ask me, one time my brother, my stepdad were having an argument over the battle of Hogwarts.
Yeah.
And they both asked me to step in.
What was it? Oh, that was a big oopsie.
What
I did a big oopsie and accidentally deleted the entire drawing.
Okay, your timing was like so. Your timing was perfect because I did what we call a burnout, where you fuck up the because if you can get a boost on the start if you time it correctly, but if you fuck up that timing like too early, you get stunned.
Yeah. I know that way too well.
Yeah,
Oh, lady
that's
God.
what we call a burnout, and
It's not fun. I kept getting it as well when I used to play it.
right.
Every single time.
I need to get you set up with online on this. Like, because you can play it from your PC like perfectly fine. This is how I'm playing it right now, but.
Yeah, I can get rid of the ruler now because delete.
Oh god.
That was almost another big oopsie.
I just did a big
I need
oopsie. I just fell off the map.
I just stopped doing big oopsies. I almost deleted the entire layer. Delete ruler, that's what I want to do. Thank you.
You almost did what Lena did earlier, where like Lena was editing with Lena was editing with Photoshop and it fucking deleted everything. Oh, that's way too much height. Jesus Christ, that was way too much air. Fucking air's one of the worst things to get in Mario Kart unless you're playing Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart 7. Or Mario Kart Tour for that matter. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay, no, it's fine. I was scared for a second.
I've just forgot everything about art for this stupid piece. Oh my dear god.
I mean, you've been saying that with almost every drawing you've had.
But yeah, I forget how to art.
Like, almost every single drawing you've sent, like, recently, there's been, like, at least one fuck up while making it. Saying, with you going, I forgot how to draw.
Yeah, for the one I did recently, the guy with the not the one with 12 arms, not that white-haired girl, the most recent white-haired girl. Who has those little red eyes, fancy red eyes that I did. I forgot anatomy when I was drawing her sketch for the body. I forgot anatomy entirely. And it just looked horrible. It literally looked like she had sticks for arms, and I couldn't do it. And I looked at the time, and it was like 1 in the morning. I was like, oh, that would be why. And I just put it away and went to bed. About 2 hours later.
Oh my god, I burnt out again, god damn it.
Ow.
Like, I know the timing, but like, I was answering DM that I got.
Oh god.
And it was a quite an important one as well, for reasons.
Yeah,
But...
the biggest f- I did on that piece was I accidentally deleted all of the pens that I had downloaded. Like the entire, not just that, the fact I deleted the entire pen selection thing and nothing was getting it back. I had to reset my entire Clip Studio Paint layout. I had to reset everything from added pens. I still got all my downloads, I still have to add them all back, but I lost all of the layout I had added, the way that it was set up and everything. I lost all of it, so now everything's not in the same place anymore. So I'm still getting used to this layout.
Jesus Christ.
That was the biggest fuck up I did, and it pissed me off so much. So I was on call with my friend as I was doing it, because like I was telling them to let me finish the sketch of it, well no, line art, and then I'd get playing the CFDs with them.
Yeah.
I couldn't finish the line art because I was making big oopsies. I always glad I got it finished, honestly.
Oh, come on.
It was such a fortress piece.
Well, I've got to finish a speedrun and I've got to go.
Abandoning it once more. Jesus. So rude. Gonna start another Twitter argument because of that. Gonna get you cancelled on Twitter.
Wait, get me cancelled on Twitter for what?
Abandoning me once more.
I fucking didn't hear a single word of that. Wait, cancel me on Twitter for not getting my game crashed.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
That's the one thing.
Yeah.
you want my game to
So
crash.
I just angrily on Twitter.
You get really angry on
Game
Twitter
didn't
over my
crash.
game not getting crashed.
I'm very personally offended by this.
Like, it was meant to happen, why didn't it happen?
God gave me the sign that it would happen and it didn't happen. He is a Satanist. She is a Satanist. Going
Wait.
against God's will.
I'm a Satanist, God's will wants me to crash, but apparently I'm a Satanist. Bro, I don't even know if I was
can't wait to get this doctor's appointment. Oh my god.
I don't even know if if I was baptized, because my dad's side is my biological dad's side, which I still talk to, just not my biological dad. Because they're the ones that are actually nice to me out of like the majority of my family, because they're the ones that actually send me stuff, and they're the ones that sent me my my current laptop.
Yeah.
But they're Christian, like the majority of their everyone's like baptized on there. Like I went to a few of the baptisms for for my cousins and stuff.
Yeah.
But like the main thing was like I don't know if I was baptized because I don't get told.
Mm.
Yeah, I know my mom was baptized, but she's not religious at all.
We're not like I still my mum still tells me that we're part of the Church of England.
Yeah.
Like, that's the main thing that my mum says, but like I still don't know 100%. Man, I don't think I'll ever know.
I know, I personally don't believe in any sort of God.
Oh no, like speaking of the Church of England, like because this country Cyprus is completely Christian Orthodox. They asked me, like all of the kids in my school, they asked me like what religion am I, and I had to try to explain the Church of England to them, and it led me to describing the entire history of the Church of England to them.
Jesus.
Like I literally had to pull out fucking King Henry VIII out of my ass because they wanted to know about the Church of fucking England.
Jesus. Yeah, you want to know some bullshit thing about religion that happened to me that caused me to get bullied as well?
What?
So one of the people that I'm friends with, in a way,
Yeah.
with friends, I just don't like them. Because they tried to start a drama between me and Evan.
Oh yeah.
Didn't want, well, they did, well, he kind of did on their end, but on Evan's end, because I was just ignoring everything. But yeah, like in year 8, they messaged me saying that people have come crying to them because they are so offended by the fact that I say, "Oh my god."
Bruh.
Yeah, so one, no. Two, doubt people are crying to you. Three, doubt people even going to you complaining about it.
Bro, honestly, when we first moved here, my parents had a had a go at me for saying Jesus Christ just like randomly.
Yeah.
Because obviously that's my thing of instead of saying like, oh wow, I'm just literally like, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Like that's just the British in me, just random.
Yeah.
But like they tried to get me to stop doing it because obviously Christian Orthodox, etc., etc. But I've done it in front of like people, Christian Orthodox kids, and they just don't give a fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like a few of them are actually pretty nice to me. There's just still a few that like they make jokes behind my back about me, but apart from that, like it's all pretty tame.
Mm.
Like the main thing is just them talking about me, like my Twitch. Like they follow me and actually like chat with me and be nice with me, but then they like in school they scream about me speedrun streaming Mario Kart. But like outside of school, like in private, they're like perfectly fine with me. Which is the weirdest fucking thing.
I think in school it was doing it to, you know.
Popularity, probably.
Yeah. Also, I don't blame them because if you're not popular in secondary school, it's just fucking hell for you.
Yeah. Like,
Whether you're popular or you're going through hell, take your pick.
yeah, like that's why in Aerith, like I went through. I was in a mixed bag. Like I went through hell, but I was still in the popular group. A
I
popular
just
group.
wasn't popular. I was the most hated kid in my year group. Someone managed to get everyone in my 200 kids to think I was racist.
What the fuck?
Now, friendly reminder, I have blood-related family who are mixed race. I am not racist in the slightest, and I'm not saying that's because I have mixed race family members that I'm not racist. I am not racist in the slightest.
Bro, do you wanna
I
know?
respect everyone the same. And this is because we were watching a school football match, so it was our school's
wait.
football team in a match.
Well, speaking of popular kids, I had the weirdest ever history class one time.
Oh god.
Like I think this was the year that we did the history on like terrorism and stuff.
Oh lord.
And this wasn't got anything to do with the class. It just has to do with like the students involved. Like I got sat next to one of the popular kids, like the part of the cool group of the popular.
Yes.
Obviously they knew like I was a part of like the nerds popular group and stuff like that. So like we were chill. But like they straight up just pulled a fucking vape out in the middle of the class and like started smoking it like right next to me.
What?
Like straight up, like they were vaping into their fucking jacket. Well, into their blazer. Sorry, because we were wearing
Yes,
blazers.
that's totally not suspicious at
Like
all.
the teacher didn't notice it.
How?
I don't know, but he was like talking to me. Like I still have the guy on Facebook as well. But like
Also, teachers will notice when a skirt's too like 1 centimeter shorter than the required dress code, but they won't notice a kid vaping.
But yeah, like he was just straight up like vaping in the class, and he was like, "Oh, don't tell anyone." I was like, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do it because I'm going to keep my status as fucking part of the popular people. Like, come on. Oh, and that wait. I also got my my popular status like boosted like randomly one time. So my when I was in year 7, my older sister was still was in year 11, about to finish, and she, a bunch of her friend group were doing a PE GCSE.
Yeah.
So obviously they did a lot of the physical stuff and everything.
Yeah.
And a couple of them challenged me to table tennis. I whooped
Yeah.
all of their fucking asses. And these were guys that straight up did like fucking physical and theoretical PE GCSE.
Jeez.
Which
You
blew...
know,
Oh, sorry.
you know, with the entire racism thing that I went through, we were watching a football match, and this one of the popular kids, you know, asked if I would date them,
What the fuck?
or if I want to be friends with them. You know, it was like, why would I date them? And I was like, no. And they go, why? I was like, 'cause why would I date someone who annoys me? They very much annoy me. They've annoyed me since year 7, and they still annoy me. Even the thought of them annoys me. And then someone like 5 seats away from me said that they heard me say I hate black people. From why would I go out with someone that annoys me? They got I hate black people. And then entire stadium of my year group started calling me racist and asking me if I'm racist and I hate black people, and I was crying. I was sat there crying because I was just being picked on for something I didn't even say. Because someone wanted to, you know, make my day horrible. I ended up crying the entire time, cried on the way home, on the way back to school. And I never told the teacher about it as well. The teacher said it.
I hate people like that, honestly. Bro, I've had some funny experiences with my fucking school.
I don't remember anything funny about my school, honestly.
There was
Apart from
one.
the kid cartwheeling over the grass and then getting suspended for it.
Oh no, like there was a 1 year, I think, I don't know whether it was the World Cup or the Euros that was going on. But it was like the group stages, and it was like one of the matches came on like literally last period.
Alright.
And it was England versus Wales. And literally every single class in the school, not a single class, was not watching the football. Like every single teacher, girl, boy, man, woman, they, elderly, young, they all sat down and put the fucking football on. And we were like,
I'd kill for that.
And we were like, literally, this was like, I think this was like one of the most famous matches, because it was obviously England versus Wales, classic match. But like the fact that all the teachers sat down and was like, you know what, fuck doing class, we're watching the football. Like, it blew my mind.
The one we never had anything like that, but the one thing my English class did have this in the last year was because we did Macbeth, right?
Yeah.
Good old Macbeth. Fucking hate it. Never want to see anything to do with it ever again. But this one, my English teacher made it that bit more enjoyable, and I'm pretty sure. And fun fact about this English teacher, we know his Instagram, and we're all pretty sure he's gay.
You know what, face?
Like, he just radiates gay energy. I mean, at prom, he radiated gay energy, I'm gonna be honest.
You know what, based, go on.
And instead of, like, you know, teaching an entire, it was a double lesson of English, instead of teaching a double lesson of English, he decided to put a Macbeth movie on his Apple TV, whatever it is, but he logged in to the and put the entire Macbeth movie on, brought in chocolate for us to eat, and said we could bring food back from breakfast to eat while we're watching the movie.
Oh
No
my
books,
God.
no notes, nothing. Just pure sitting there and watching the movie. Another one was in December before we broke up for Christmas. He did this thing where we moved all the tables in the center of the room to the side, and we all had to sit around the classroom. And we had this acting thing that we had to do. He'd so every so often he'd switch, like for example, one of the kids in my class, Emily, would be playing Lady Macbeth. Lady Macbeth, yeah, Lady Macbeth.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, she'd be swapped out with someone else. Like he'd constantly switching, and it was a really summed up version. It was so funny because you had to act it out. At one point, I was Thunder.
Oh my God.
And we had to do Inspector Calls as well. We did Inspector Calls version of this on the same day. And I had to be Eric.
Oh Jesus.
The drunkard that got a girl pregnant. And so I had to act the scene out of walking into the room with I can't remember what it was, but I had to look panicked. I was having a full-on heart attack and my teacher wanted more. I was on the ground having a heart attack and the teacher was like, you need to give more!
Fucking. Wait, so your your English teacher did drama basically.
It was great. My English teacher was the best. I loved that teacher.
Like
I was having trouble with my mental health at one point.
Oh yeah.
Like really bad. Like for example, this is how bad it was. I was doing PE. I had a ball hit me in the face. My glasses broke. Like one of the arms had come off, and I couldn't wear them. Like it snapped off. They had to be glued back in. And once they were glued back in, I was still an absolute mess. I just wanted to go home, but because the GCSEs coming up, I didn't want to go home. So I was in inclusion for the rest of the day, for the entire afternoon, and I was crying on and off.
Oh
but
yeah.
that was it. I just had such a shitty week, such a shitty month, that my glasses breaking was the last point. Like I just broke.
Oh Jesus Christ.
And this teacher literally sat me, and my English teacher, he's trying to become a child, like what's the fucking word? Working with children's mental health. I'm still say that. He's working towards becoming one of those.
Oh yeah.
He's currently doing the university course for it, and teaching is part of his course. And basically, yeah, he sat me down with him in a room. We had a nice conversation about everything, and he told me that I could sit up in inclusion for the rest of the day. He'll go get me the work from a teacher, and I could just sit down and talk to the teachers in there, and just do as much as I could. I didn't have to do all of the work, and he was so nice. He made my day that bit more bearable. And I don't think I would have gone through the day if he didn't, sit me down and talk.
I love
and let me talk and vent.
I had a teacher similar, but he wasn't like super like that. My teacher was a slightly bit different. In my first few years here, I had my computers teacher. He was English. Obviously knew the root language and everything, and he knew, like, this was my, I think it was like my first year here. So, and he knew, like, I barely knew the language and anything. Like I showed him all like my computer's grades and everything from like year 9, and he was like, yeah, you know what, you can do whatever the fuck you want on the computers. Cause and then I spoke to him about my bullying and everything, because I got bullied for being like English and stuff. And like he sat me down and was like, you could sit in my classroom during breaks and go on the computers or whatever. Like he was.
God, that reminds me of the story my dad told me.
Like what? And you were talking about like Macbeth like a minute ago. Let me share a little story of my own.
Oh God.
So year 6, I don't know if your primary school did this, but my school wanted every year 6 did a end of year production based on like their own version of like their like a famous play or whatever. Like,
yeah, something similar.
like the year before mine did like Greece, I think it was, and there was like a few others as well. But my teacher, my year 6 teacher, I still remember his name. He's actually a really nice teacher, but
I don't remember any of our primary school teachers' names.
But I remember his name because it was something he did after the stuff he did after the play was like really fucking like really fucking ballsy and really cool of him. But like, but our play was like a mix of like Macbeth and a few other like Shakespeare's plays.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a very weird like play, but it was like really cool and everything. And then there was the one and then afterwards like okay, so during rehearsals we fucked up a lot, yeah. Like he was sitting on the edge of his seat during like the main we did like 3 nights of this. We did one in front of the entire school, regular school.
Yeah.
We did one for the school board and the school board,
Mm-hmm.
and then we did one for the for parents.
Right.
And he was on the edge of his seat for all of them because our rehearsals went that badly. He was skeptical that we'd fuck up.
Did you though? Is the question.
No, we did everything flawlessly.
You
know what?
Bad,
You know,
bad
he was
stuff out
he
during
was
rehearsal.
so ecstatic for like the next like we did nothing school wise for like the rest of the school year. My guy rented a fucking ice cream truck,
What the fuck?
brought in fucking boxes of like fucking like the like half bag of Haribos. Like the ones that originally came out for like 50 cents, are like medium-ish size. Like he bought like fucking 6 boxes of those in. And he like took us out on like small trips around the area. Like my man did all of that because we didn't embarrass him.
You know what we had after our SAT? We just had to sit down in our classrooms and do nothing. We just draw or listen to music, and that was it for the rest of the time after our GCSEs. But with our year 6, it was only for the year 6s. So the year 6s on their last week would have on their last day would have a leaves assembly. Well, the year 6s would plan out and rehearse after the SATs. So the year before did a really funny one, which was basically reenacting scenes throughout nursery reception, nursery
yeah.
reception through to year 6. So they reenacted scenes, and it was really funny. It was really good. As was our primary school did our own version of Britain's Got Talent.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Terrible idea.
Oh wait, what was your did you have like a year 6 prom?
No, we didn't. We never had a prom.
Oh no,
No, we didn't have anything. We just had a leaving assembly, and we just kicked us out, and that was it.
my school had like a year 6 prom for primary school.
Okay. Everyone in my secondary school got a year 6 prom.
And like each year had a theme. And one of my best friends, his mum was a part of the student the parent PA. So like she was in charge of all like the decorations and everything. So I got to see everything beforehand. But we all had to vote on like 2 different things, and like we had 3 different things to choose from for what would be our theme. And my school for some reason chose I'm a celebrity.
No.
That was the main. You know what?
First mistake.
They actually did like it was really fucking fun. The only thing, like the only true thing, like I'm a celeb wise they did with like the theme and everything was they had the Outback shout as like a cardboard cutout for like photos when you entered. And they had like small little like non-alcoholic cocktails that were named after like different drinks that you would see on the show.
Yeah. That
But-
was so much fun.
But yeah, that was the main thing my school did for like the end of the year, and it was really cool. I think there was the other options were like Big Brother, and I don't remember what the other one was. But yeah, that was the one
No,
that
I don't remember any of the options that my school gave us for what we could do for our leaving assembly. I just know it was bad and that no one enjoyed it and that school forced us all to re-sing. I've got the song.
honestly, my secondary school also did a really based thing.
What was it?
So, in my primary school, there was only like 5 of us that had my secondary school down for like an option. Because there was a school that was closer, but like there was like really bad stories surrounding it. Well, there was actually like 3, like both of the other ones had like really bad stories surrounding it, but like, anyway.
Yeah, same with mine.
But I chose my one because my older sister was there, my mum went there, and it was a prestigious school because it was like a leading school in like maths,
Oh.
no, it was like a leading school in maths, computers, and like how would I say this? Like cooking and stuff like that, like home economics. There we go. But yeah,
Yeah.
so I chose that one, and the head of my year that would came into the school beforehand to meet us all, and they like to show us everything. Like they had the entire fucking school day. Like they had like lessons to do, but they got the teacher to come in and do it anyway.
Jesus.
Like they just like called upon us for our class to go into the main meeting room for the teachers so we can meet the head of year, and we were like, wait, why are we being called here? And it was like me and one of my best friends, the one that I just mentioned with his mum in the PA. Or the PTA, sorry. Like, yeah. It was a huge fucking mess and everything. Like, I'm surprised they did that for, like, us.
Yeah, when I was choosing secondary schools, there was 3. The one being one of the best in my area, which is the one I ended up going to, or 2, the other 2 being still good schools, but one of them like had bad stories surrounding them, like the one you said.
So yeah, my choices were 4 schools, 2 of which had 2 of which had bad stories surrounding them, but one of them was a prestigious school. Even if it did have bad stories surrounding it, it was still pretty prestigious. The other one was a religious Church of England school, which I still ended up seeing like half the students there that went there, because my bus route goes straight past it.
Yeah.
And the other one was the one that I chose, which is the probably the most prestigious of them all, which has now gone to shit after I left it. Because
My school went to shit when I joined it.
Bro, my schools, they all had a tendency to go to shit after I left it. I went to 3 different primary schools. The original primary school I went to, I was probably one of the most popular kids.
Yeah.
Like, and I left. They had a massive fight on the field for most popular. The is like changed about a bunch. The heads of the head, they had a bunch of head teachers come and go, and then the school went down to shit.
So what happened with mine was when I joined my primary school, it was like one of the best primary schools in my area. I
Yeah.
joined. Head teacher left. We got a new head teacher. I took the school. We went through about 4 different head teachers, 4 to 5 different head teachers while I was there, and it just went downhill so bad.
Oh, do you wanna know something?
I joined secondary school, and ironically, guess what happened when I joined my secondary school? The head teacher leaves, and we get a new. We cried at our leavers assembly because we were his year group.
Bro, my secondary was lucky, because if the head teacher left, it didn't really matter because we had the heads of years that took care of all the students. of their year. So even if the head teacher changed, we would still have like. It was only the only thing that happened was like rules that changed like every so often, but literally any head teacher that left didn't change shit. Final track.
Crash, 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 crash. Why is happy but oh, I was gonna say, why is happy birthday dream trending on Twitter? But do I need to ask?
Bro, how's that fucking everything? Happy birthday dream trends like 3 months before his birthday even happens.
The Rambo's trending. Save Minecraft.
Why? Wait, save Minecraft? Why does Minecraft need saving?
Ever since Notch sold his game, it was a great game to Microsoft, and it was going to go downhill.
Oh, I 1.19.1.
Oh yeah.
The reason. That now it makes because the report system was in 1.19, but it was fully implemented in 1.19.1.
Oh yeah, it's because someone got someone posted, haha, Minecraft is a lovely game, isn't it? And it was a picture of account temporarily suspended. We recently received a report for bad behaviour by your account. A moderator now reviewed your case and identified that it goes against the Minecraft community standards. Your account, what the fuck? It's temporarily suspended and will be reactive in 365-241-761671 days.
Oh, do you wanna know something funny?
Until then, you can't play online or join realms.
You know you can't even play single player as well.
Yeah, he said I didn't. Okay, someone commented. Alright, but what did you do? What I did, nothing. Yeah, he was playing with his friend on a server, and they were PvPing. He was PvPing his friend, who then he called and then said "lol noob," and then some random kid reported them, and they got permanently banned for that.
Oh, do you wanna know what's funny?
For saying "lol noob."
You know,
never playing on 1.19.1.
You wanna know something funny?
Yeah.
They ban you from single player worlds.
Yeah, we do need to save Minecraft. It's gone to shit. I still play